And the restaurant is owned by Annie and Craig Stoll. They are a husband and wife team. They opened Delfina November 19th, 1998. So Craig is from New York, study and work in Italy, which is when he worked at a restaurant called Da Delfina in Tuscany, at Artemino. Da Delfina was kind of the inspiration behind this restaurant. They wanted to open a restaurant that served the food that they'd like because a lot of these dishes were inspired by that restaurant in Italy. Delfina was one of the first neighborhood restaurants in the Mission, and they just really wanted to establish a high quality but casual atmosphere. So this grilled Monterey Bay calamari is really popular. The ensalada de campo. These are two things that never leave the menu. So this menu changes every day. And the spaghetti is delicious. If you're having a bad day, you can come and eat the spaghetti. And the chicken. It's funny because sometimes these dishes aren't altogether super rare or unique, but they're just really, really delicious and soulful. And people keep coming back for those things. Originally, the inspiration was this urban space. They didn't want it to be too fancy, but I think it wants to maintain its urban city feel. We also have art on the walls that we get from a gallery that's constantly rotating. The Bay Area is at the same latitude as Sicily, as Italy, so our climate is very similar to Italian climate. We can grow the same vegetables here in the Bay Area that they can grow in Italy. So there are a lot of really good Italian restaurants here in San Francisco because we just have such similar produce. That makes the Bay Area different from all other Italian food restaurants in the country, which makes us really lucky. It's very important for Craig and Annie to keep this as affordable as they can. This is some of the most fair prices.
Our food's very simple, so we need to just be out there at every market, everywhere, finding what's good. But all the work that goes into what we find is where the difficulty lies. Well, we have our classic stuff here at Delfina, so, everybody's going to come in, and really, we're not very fancy. We don't look for, microgreens and things like that. For us, it's more we want to treat the food minimally, and the natural stuff shines. So it's really just letting a tomato be a tomato, letting a bean taste like a bean, and then making it taste good at the same time. We want it to taste like exactly what it's supposed to, not doctor it to it where it tastes like something else. We had one of our purveyors who brings in all of our Italian equipment that he's importing from Italy, and then and that's allowing us to come full circle and serve that kind of cuisine really, not authentic way, but in a way that, our perception of what it's supposed to be. Panna cottes is our classic dessert, but at this point in time, we have Jessica, our pastry chef, and you're not going to go wrong with anything on the menu. I'm not going to single out one thing that's our best dessert because it changes all the time.
My name is Belén Carmona. I used to come to this restaurant very often because of the good service that they offer, and it's good, and the food is really good. They change the menu every night, so it makes my experience something new every day.
My name is Jocelyn Ayala. Delfina Restaurant is a really great restaurant. The service here is great, the waiters are really nice, and the food is incredible.